He's I think he was worried that he might have lost some of his saws because the trailers were underwater.
Okay.
But here comes one. Nope,
doesn't want to go in as long as I'm here.
Right.
Nice job there. And then you see the zippers on the side
Can
there?
you hold me over there? Yes.
Yeah. And then all right, you're good.
Okay.
Except for your ankles.
I think I'm gonna put my
You can
socks.
zip. There's like a zipper.
Where did that attack more? Anywhere? You don't have like a towel? Maybe put this towel here.
Yeah, you could tie the towel there.
You want duct tape? You good?
I need something more for my other feet, and that's it.
So another towel, another.
Oh, in here, like back, I don't know how far back the nest is, if they turn, or if it's just like it could be like in the rotted wood, or it could be behind it. So I was going to say, if we take, I don't know if this whole thing would fall off, but maybe it'd be good to just take out.
Okay, from the top down.
Maybe if you think that might, I mean, that's what I'm getting, because I don't know where the nest exactly is.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe just from the top down, if the whole wall is going, yeah.
Top down. Okay.
You're the wasp expert, the bee expert right now, my man.
Yes, I am.
I didn't think we were taking the whole wall down. Do I have to worry about the dirt?
Quick question, if we take the wall down, do we have to worry about the dirt now?
Nah. One little piece won't be a problem.
Okay.
A lot of people that watch my videos and they'll be watching, they'll like a fly will land on them or something will drop and they'll think there's like a wasp on them.
That's here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they go.
Are they coming out at you?
Yeah, there's a few. My guess is it's back where the bottom left side of it's rotted out. The nest is like back in there.
Yeah, I think they're only next here.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them now. If that board can be pulled out, the one there.
I can maybe cut a little bit. You want me to slam it like this? Or like...
They're in the wood.
Could it be pulled like, I don't know if it could be pulled out, like if we dug around it and just tried to yank it out? I have a hand shovel. If that would work, like dig out some of the dirt. You alright? You got stung? Shit, sorry about that. I have another pair of gloves if you wanted to double glove it. You want me to switch? You want to switch? I can take over. Okay. I guess they go back a little more.
Yeah, they go back. Well, it's hard to tell now because they're all flying around.
Yeah. And now the wooden board, is that completely out or is there like...
Still piece coming in there.
Okay. Not yet. Seeing a bunch. Here, back in here. All right, we got it. That's what's left of it. It's got a lot of the wax moths. This is all nest that got attacked. It's all webbing now. So, yeah, we got it out. Not much to write home about that. It's really the last vestige of the nest, the wax bubble. That's where a bee is born out of. The rest of it just got eaten by the wax worms. That's where it was, all the way back there. We had to rig it up to a chain up, but put a chain around the stake that it was attached to this thing, and go around a bobcat and pull it out of there and like get to the nest. But no queen, and just looks like some whatever remaining workers were left. All right, well, we tried. An adventure for sure.
I guess they don't sting the worms?
Well, they can't attack the worms because the moths goes into where the entrance to the nest is, and then the worms hatch out and make their way to the nest. And then the worms just kind of overtake them, and with their webbing, the bees can't really get to them. And all those worms you see will be moths next year, I guess.
That'll be what?
Moths. They're the larvae for the wax moth. Lesser or greater wax moth. Honeybees have a defense against them, but bumblebees don't. So I thought this nest would have been far back enough that it would have been immune to it, but I guess the moths were still able to get to them.
So they went in, so the moths went in through the hole that the bees made in the wood?
Yeah, the moths, like when we saw those moths there on Saturday, they would have, the moths could have hung out there and laid eggs there, and then when the worms hatch, they make their way back to the nest. Because the bees would attack the adult moths, but with the worms, they wouldn't attack the moth if it's far enough away from the nest. So yeah, we did all this for this thing, but we didn't know. I mean,
So when you find it's gone,
the bees just keep coming back until they die, probably, because I think they were still kind of hanging out in there, like just as a group. So like they would have went there and just hung out there until they died, probably. All right, so this is the last vestige of the nest. I decided to keep it as a souvenir since it was a two-trip operation. Second trip hit pay dirt, and this is really the only part of the nest that the wax moths did not get to. This here is what they call like a honey pot. It was actually a cocoon that a bee hatches out of, and then they use it to store like nectar and pollen in it. And then this is another one that's empty. So there's like, looks like it's got about like 3 or 4 cups. And then there's like another one here. It looks like it's like closed up, like nothing ever hatched out. So looks like about 4 cocoons overall. Actually 5. 1, 2, 3. The one that's Still got stuff in it. 4 and 5. Looks like there remains of some pollen or nectar in this one. So yeah, I'll just keep this, just a little memento. You got to freeze it or spray it with like athlete's foot fungus antifungal spray, because it will get fungus on it if it's not frozen. So yeah, thanks for watching. All right, bye-bye. This one was an adventure for sure, my messiest and most challenging this season. And this is pretty much all it yielded. All right, bye-bye.